Hello and welcome to the biggest update ever. We took 3 months to prepare this update for you, and we believe it will fundamentally change the way you play Planet of Heroes. So without further ado, let's step right into it. So a lot of players have given us the feedback that they wish for a bigger map. That does not necessarily mean that we want to have a 3-lane setup, because that would kind of refute the idea of a quick MOBA, of an action MOBA, where you really want to get around the map very fast. So we introduce to you now the topside jungle. So the topside jungle will feature 3 new creatures. The wisps that give you experience and the healing orb. The second creature will be the mercenary. Mercenaries, upon defeating, will join you in battle and come with you to the lane and tear down those towers. And the third one is another big boss. It's the queen, the spider queen. The spider queen, upon defeating her, and you cannot do it alone, will give you additional skills. It can be a shield, it can be a damage over time buff, or it can be a crowd control buff that drags enemies to the center and stuns them after 1 second. That really will change the way you will devote your resources, devote your team into either the top jungle to get the additional skills, or to the bottom jungle to defeat the Archon for buffing the lane minions. So we are very, very excited of how you will play out this new feature, and definitely are very, very excited to learn your feedback about it. Outside of the map, the biggest change that we have done to the game is the brand new Spark system. So before, you customize your hero and your playstyle with the runes. Runes were altering your abilities, and we will definitely keep that to do that before the battle even starts. However, we change it a little bit so that you don't unlock runes anymore with Elder's Insignia, but now unlock the runes as you progress with your hero level. In addition, you will now gain more stats within the battle. So every 2 levels inside the battle, you will choose 1 out of 50 sparks. The sparks give you different new stats, like more HP, more lifesteal, crit chance, willpower. You see already there's a lot of new techniques and stats that you can equip your hero with. So how do you get the sparks? You get sparks by completing the daily battles. That gives you a chest which you can open, and you get shards out of it. In addition, every 2 hours you can open a chest, and that will give you shards, and then you craft them. You can craft a whole lot of different sparks and different combination of stats. You can upgrade these sparks so they give stronger stats. And as a last method, you can also buy sparks on the black market. They will be randomized and they will cost anagons now. Of course, no patch will be complete without introducing new heroes, right? We introduced this time Azo, the Forerunner. Azo is a support champion who is a secondary mage, so to speak. He can apply a mark on enemy heroes, which other team members or he himself can detonate for more damage. He can call down stars and create a sphere on the ground that explodes and damages and slows enemies that have been inside. And even more, they will be damaged and slowed more the closer they are to the center of this star impact zone. The biggest thing, however, will be his third ability that prevents your teammate from dying for 4 seconds. So it really complements team compositions that play very aggressively or take risks to take down an enemy hero. In the same vein, we decided to introduce another very aggressive hero, that is Han Lei. Han Lei is a warrior type, a fighter type who excels at initiating fights. He's really good in team fights because he gains more damage the more enemies are around him. So we equipped him with a method to jump into the battle, hit with his shoulder an enemy to reduce the damage this enemy is doing. And on top, he can smash his hammer to the ground and rip the earth open, throwing everyone who is in this impact zone into the air for a second, slowing them, and he himself will be faster. This really reinforces the more aggressive, more pushy game style that excels at team fighting. And we are really curious how you employ your tactics with these two new heroes. But that is not all, of course. We also introduced a whole lot of minor features. So in your player profile, you will now see a rating which tracks how well you have been doing in your battles and which allow you to compare yourself against other players. We have introduced a new server prediction mechanism which should combat the lag. So in mobile networks, you have little spikes of lag, which we really want to even out because it has a too big impact on the battle itself. So we programmed a mechanism that allows the server to predict what you will be doing next in the next couple of milliseconds and employ it into the battle. So we even out this little bumps inside your latency. In addition, we introduce consumables. Consumables are like little cards, for example, trial cards for skins or heroes, which allow you for a certain number of battles to try out new heroes that you don't possess yet, or even skins that you would like to see before you purchase them. But on top, you will get cards that buff your energon income, your experience that you gain from a battle, and a lot of other consumables like that. And because so many players have asked for it, we are introducing a hero rotation system. So every week you will get to play heroes that you don't own yet. We believe that is really a great step towards more diversity in the battlefield and reinforces this unique experience of an action MOBA further. So you see, that's a lot of changes coming with this update. Let us know your feedback under the video. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, or in Discord. And most importantly, see you in the arena.